Thanks for coming out to the Seven Seas Lounge. Beautiful crowd out there tonight. Thank you, music lovers. Any requests?
Play Hall & Oates.
You know what? You got it. Missing hair and a sad clown smile. If no one's booked tomorrow, at least I tried.
Private Eyes.
Private time when I'm alone with my low main and porn. Send the maid away. This can take all day. Better triple bolt the door. 1, 2, 3. All right. When I go and hug them all the way too long, and I'm picturing her in a thong, and she wants to get away. Oh yeah, let me say, you better look. She's got her hands on pepper spray. Oh, tough crowd. Maybe I better take a little break because the box score starts right now.
I don't know a lot about sports, but I can drink a lot of beer.
My motto is simple: C's get degrees.
Need a long, inappropriate hug? I'm your man.
I think I'm smarter than you, because I probably am.
Howard Coward for box score. Hello, and welcome to the box score. I'm Brock here in Los Angeles. The Danettes are joining us from our DirecTV studios out in New York City. Big day today in the Man Cave today, guys. Seton, do shows in New York always sort of have a Friday feel to you?
Yeah, New York is always a little different, but especially now, given the slow process that's been happening for the last couple of years of Dan slowly losing his mind. He really lets it shine here in New York City, and that was fully on display today. He was doing bird calls. He was basically taking credit for everyone's career in the media, and he also cursed on the air today, which is something that he typically doesn't do mid-segment.
And Brock, we were in the middle of a segment, and you know, Dan on air can be crazy. There was a moment I looked at Seton, and he was talking to Brooklyn Decker and her dad off the air. There was no cameras around, and he was cutting loose and jabbing and saying stuff that was partially true. And I look at Seton, I go, you know, there's not even any cameras around to excuse him.
Yeah, like this is just him now. Like this is just Dan telling, you know, hey, listen, buddy, I'm Federer. It's erotic. You're like, for the Federer of one-liners, you're like, dude, you are out of your mind.
But you know what? We get that more in New York because Dan is in his element with big celebrities around.
Yeah.
With just us schlubs around in Milford, it's like Dan doesn't bother bringing out that A game. He's sort of just like, oh, you guys, whatever. When the stars are around, you see a wild man.
Loosens up.
Well, the lovely Brooklyn Decker did drop by, as you mentioned, and as anticipated, the hugs were in full effect. Fritzy, you got your hug in early and often, I'm sure. And then McLovin, you got your hug in just a little bit later. But then Fritzy dropped this beauty on us, the air kiss. All right.
That was a little odd. I have no idea what I was thinking there. I guess I was confused because I had hugged her earlier, then she came in and she's hugging the rest of the Danettes, and she was kind of half coming my way, and then we both realized, well, we already did the hug thing, and the first thing that came to mind was as she was looking at me and getting ready to sit down was just doing this little kiss thing, which I guess is horribly creepy and wasn't meant to be.
I guess is horribly creepy. Brock, I didn't actually see it until just then on the replay. I actually heard her go, ooh, a kiss. But it wasn't like, ooh, a kiss. It was like, ooh, a kiss. And
Today was the first time that I thought Brooklyn is actually like, she's really nice to us, but she's genuinely creeped out by all of us.
Yes. She ignored it for years because her career trajectory was, still getting up there. Now she's solidified, Hollywood actress with a lot under her belt. And she's like, hey, I'm going to come visit you guys, but I'm going to air you out if you're creepy. And we're creepy.
All right, well, Paula, maybe you can clarify this. Why was Fritzy sweating when Brooklyn's dad walked into the studio?
Well, I thought of during the break, I go, what kind of cool, because Brooklyn's dad's a big husky dude. He looks like the Marlboro Man without the cigarettes. And I said, it'd be cool if he would arm wrestle Fritzy. And I just gave the idea to Dan, and Dan kind of made it happen. And Fritzy was like, yeah. And he was like, yeah. He didn't like say, no, I don't want to be there. He's like, yeah, no problem.
Well, the dad did step up to defend her honor. So let's take a look at Fritzy and Pop's arm wrestling.
3.
Oh, man.
Go, Dad.
Go, Fritzy! No!
He's smiling at
Fritzy, models! Hugs!
Stephen Michael Decker.
Inappropriate hugs! Come on! You're Stallone! You're Stallone!
Okay, don't pop.
Don't hurt yourself.
Fritzy!
Catch the catch the
He's so red
right now.
He's so red.
Fritzy, don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself, Fritzy.
Oh my God.
Fritzy just pulled a groin.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, Mr. Brooklyn Decker is very, very
Mr.
strong.
Brooklyn Decker.
And I did the best I could. I don't think he was giving. I don't think he was giving it his all. I think maybe he was giving maybe 40, 50% of effort and let me hang in there for a little while. But he's a strong guy, and I can't believe I lasted that long. It has to be because he wasn't trying his hardest. So, Steve, good job.
It must have been a little intimidating, though, when he's just looking at you smiling, right? Like eye-to-eye contact, and you know he's just
I'm turning beet red, and like I'm just like I'm clenching in every possible way, and I feel like my arm is being ripped off. And
you know about all your physical problems, and like I could see internal organs sort of shifting and stuff.
We're shifting.
Like we laugh about this, but you you already have a hernia.
Yeah, I do have a hernia.
So you already have it, so you're like, why not just go
blow it out? Blow it out.
A groin hernia, abdominal hernia, incisional hernia. If that would have lasted another 30 seconds or so, we would probably be
because I got
at the medical
some
center.
tweets mentioning I was such a Jewish mother during the whole segment. It's like, Fritzy, don't hurt yourself, don't hurt yourself. I was so worried.
I could feel my face getting beet red. So, but he was a good sport to let me hang in there a little bit longer than I should have.
Well, next time go WWF and maybe you lance the zit for a little effect, the blood coming down the forehead. Okay, let's move on here. Since you lost Fritzy, the boss punished you by banning any future hugging of female guests for an 18-month period. McLovin, let me ask you, can Fritzy keep his hands to himself for that long?
Well, this is going to sound a little weird, but I think he can. And the reason is, as much as Fritzy loves hugging females, he almost equally loves hugging males. He is a huge male hugger, maybe the biggest I've ever met. So I think he could get his hugs in with guys. And I think it's going to become a problem, perhaps.
It's not the same sensation, obviously, but he's right. I hugged the MLB Network public relations director that came in with Mitch Williams. I hugged Buck Showalter, and he kind of looked at me like, did you ever play for me in the minor leagues? I'm not sure what our relationship is. A handshake would suffice. But I'm just looking to hug everybody, preferably the women. But if that's not going to happen, it's going to be extra hugs for the guys.
This has actually turned into punishment then for every male guest that we have.
There will be long, extended hugs to the men. I have to compensate somehow.
Todd's rubbing the dude's stomach that we had in the sponsor of the show. Like we're trying to get them to like cut a check and spend like a bunch of dough, and Fritzy's rubbing his abs for him.
Yeah, Showalter.
Why are you doing that?
Showalter did say something to me in the green room, like, okay, thanks, I'm glad. I know you're excited to have me on. Where's Dan? Where's the studio? Can you help me get out of the green room so I know where to go? He had enough of the hug.
Well, you like it. I mean, I saw you drop your chin onto Daddy Decker's shoulder. That was romantic. Okay, now we asked the boss what he thinks is going to happen with this rule in today's Boss's Thoughts.
Well, it's like a 12-step recovery program for him. There will probably be times when he slips up, but he's got to be honest when he does, and then we learn from it. But this is a whole hugging rehabilitation program here. I don't even know if they have these kind of programs, but Fritzy is it's 18 months. 18 months no hugging any women who come into the man cave. That's it. No negotiations.
You know, the interesting part here that I hadn't really considered until now is that it's sort of grandfathered in, and all of our female guests know that Todd is the hugger, and a lot of them now actually seek out Todd when they first get here to be like, hey, where's my hug? So it's kind of like it's just going to be always thrown in his face, and not even, he's not even going to initiate the hug.
Right, and furthermore, Fritzy's going to pull this move. The first time he hugs someone and Dan calls him out, he's like, oh, we were serious about that? That's going to be the move. The next time he'll hug and say, oh, I completely forgot about it. He'll bust out all the excuses to get at least 3 or 4 good hugs on this year.
Dan will add like an invite to the swimsuit party, or Dan's going to throw this in your face.
Oh, sure.
We're going to go down the Victoria's Secret show now.
He'll actually monitor your computer use?
He will definitely monitor my computer. But I often wonder, when they seek me out, are they doing it because that's just part of the tradition of the show, or is it the latter? Let's just get this over with so I can enjoy the rest of my appearance.
But maybe, Todd, they really, really want to.
Probably not. Oh. I appreciate you saying that, but we all know.
Because that's what you're thinking.
Oh, I'm definitely thinking that. I'm thinking all kinds of things way beyond a hug. But yeah, they're like, let me get this over with because they're all expecting me and Fritzy to hug, and then I can go about my day.
Well, maybe we can establish a safe word just for the guest. Okay, coming up, Fritzy will show us the finer points of the creepy hug. But first, let's see why today's arm wrestling challenge is also a big hit on reality TV.
The Box Score presents this sneak peek of Game of Arms. Arm wrestling isn't a sport, it's a way of life. They said it couldn't be done. Kansas boy like me, arm wrestling my way to the top. Speed, strength, sacrifice. If I could ask God one question, it would be, wanna arm wrestle, punk?
You ripped my hand off! Ah! Welcome back to the Box Score. Fritzy, the air kiss today highlighted one of your many, many talents. We found an article recently listing the creepiest things to whisper into someone's ear when hugging. We picked our favorites and thought our expert, you, could try them out today. So what do you say, Fritzy?
Let's give it a shot.
Okay, studio engineer Alan will play the role of creeped out woman. The other Danettes will be the judges and rate how creepy each line is on a scale from 7 to 10. Let's try out our first creepy line, Fritzy. It's all yours.
You have lovely skin. I can't wait to try it on.
Okay, wait a minute. First of all, Fritzy, hug him like you mean it, okay? That was weak, all right? If Alan's Brooklyn Decker, there's no way that
you have lovely skin. I can't wait to try it on.
Close his eyes.
Judges, your scores, please.
If there was something less than 7, that's Fritzy's totally nailing this in.
Oh, the grand total is 23. Is that correct? 23. Oh, good math, Brock. Okay, next line, Fritzy.
Are these serial killer lines?
There are only 4 layers of cloth or less separating us from ecstasy.
Wow. Judges, your scores, please.
He kept his eyes open that time. He didn't mean it.
22. Wow. Fritzy, number 3, please.
Imagine it's Linda Cohn that you're hugging, Fritzy.
That'll do, pig.
That'll do. Judges, your scores, please.
You brought animals into it.
That'll do, pig.
Oh my goodness.
This is what happened.
I'm giving it a 1.
I'm giving him no grade.
9.
No
That
grade.
scores a 9. A creep total of 9.
No grade at all.
Wow. Our 4th line, Fritzy.
The slow blade penetrates the shield.
Wow. The slow blade penetrates the shield. Judges, your scores, please. Oh, 10 from the man from Chicago.
10? Wow. A 0?
0.
I actually don't want to work with Todd anymore.
Yeah, how do we distance ourselves from
I
this?
don't want to be employed with him anymore.
A 0 for that one.
How do I get 10s and 0s at the same time?
All right, stay with the 10.
Wow,
All right,
the
they're giving you
spectrum
that 10. And finally, Fritzy.
You smell so different when you're awake.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Judges. Your scores. A creep total of 36. 36.
208 and a rip.
Oh, 108. I'm sorry.
That's the winner?
Okay.
216.
Wow.
Can I do that one more time?
No.
One more time, Fritzy. Just one more. You got one more, Fritzy?
I want to do that last one more time based on that reaction.
Do it, and you'll send us to break with that one.
You smell so different when you're awake.
Oh, boy.
Now
I think we're going to use
subtract.
that. Okay. Coming up,
That's a negative.
how well do the Danettes keep up with major sporting events? And Fritzy drops a bombshell on the guys. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Box Score. Round 1 of the Masters officially kicks off Thursday in Augusta. We here on the show are dedicated to bringing you all the coverage possible. But before we do that, we wanted to test the Danettes' knowledge of the PGA Tour. So let's see what they know in a little something we like to call Masters Quiz. Guys, I'm going to show you a golfer, and you simply just have to name them. These are all some of the favorites to win this year's Masters. Let's begin with you, Paulie. Who is this golfer?
Oh. That Matt Kuchar?
Let's see. Is that Matt Kuchar? No, I'm sorry. That was Henrik Stenson.
Stinson.
Stenson.
Heinrich.
Both German.
I believe he's Swedish. Okay, McLovin.
Okay, close enough.
Okay.
Okay.
McLovin, you're next. Who is this 14-1 favorite to win the Masters?
Oh, that's Rose. Justin Rose.
No.
Day.
Vargas.
Sean Day.
Vargas.
So Justin Rose was your guess. It was Jason Day. All right, Seton, take
Day.
a shot. Who is this?
That is my Uncle Bill.
Is it your Uncle Bill? No, it is Matt Kuchar. And finally,
dang.
Fritzy. Take a good look.
Ooh, I'm going to say that's Adam Scott.
No.
Is it Gary Player? No, it was Justin Rose. Okay. Well, we knew you guys would fail miserably on these, so we have a backup quiz, which we know you'll do better at. We will show you a golfer's wife or girlfriend, and then you name the golfer. Better? Okay, nice. Let's give it a shot. McLovin, let's begin with you.
Okay.
Skiing champ Lindsey Vonn and this decorated golfer have recently been seen together.
What?
What is Tiger Woods?
What is Tiger Woods is correct. All right, Seton, let's go to you. Tennis star Caroline Wozniacki can often be seen with this 2011 U.S. champ. Any guesses, Seton?
I believe that would be Rory.
You are correct. That is Rory McIlroy. Fritzy, here you go. This golfer won the 2013 PGA Championship and lit up social media when he grabbed his wife's tuchus. What's your guess?
Oh, I got this.
It's got to be Jasper
steal.
Parnovic's girl.
Jasper
Duffner, yeah.
Oh, it's Jason Duffner.
Jason Duffner. Is it Jason Duffner? It is Jason Duffner. All right. Okay, and finally, Paulie. Wayne Gretzky's daughter recently got engaged to this stud who is a 22-1 favorite to win the Masters. Who is it?
Dustin Johnson.
Is it Dustin Johnson? Yes, it is Dustin Johnson. The winner of the Masters quiz is everyone tied. That's awesome. Okay, guys, I think this quiz proved one thing. You still know nothing about golf, but that's fine. Okay, coming up, time to wrap up things in the Big Apple, and it's last call here on the Box Score. Come on back.
You can't swim?
I'm not a very good swimmer. I'm not a very strong.
Would you have floaties?
Not a floaty per se, but I got this blow-up Bronco vest thing that I like.
How long could
Has
you
like a
tread
horse.
water for?
I'd say a few minutes, and then I'm going down.
If you had been pulled out of the water and Fritzy had to give you mouth-to-mouth, would you rather take mouth-to-mouth or die?
Welcome back to the Box Score. Last call here at the Box Score bar. Classy follow-up there by McLovin. Fritzy, have you ever shared the fact that you can't swim with anyone on the show before?
I thought I did, but based on everybody's reaction, I guess I had kept it to myself. It's a little embarrassing when I was, in camps and things like that, and it was swim time. I just, I didn't want to go to camp that day if they were going to be spending a lot of time on the schedule that they were going to be swimming. I just wanted to play sports and check out the counselor girls. But I like to be in water that I can stand in, and I'm extremely uncomfortable in water that's over my head. I just don't want to be in that situation.
Why is that?
I just can't swim very well. I took lessons when I was a kid, and I don't think it went very well. So, if I have one of those boards or a vest or something, that's one thing. But I don't like the idea of being in water that I can't feel the bottom with my feet.
I was surprised, I guess, from anyone, who's our age that can't swim at all, because Fritzy made it sound like he can't swim.
Right. Yeah, which is surprising. Although it was surprising, Paul. You had said that you weren't really a great swimmer either.
No, I grew up in the
which is
south. Yeah,
surprising.
I grew up in the south side of Chicago, and we didn't have swimming pools anywhere near us, and none of my friends had them.
There's big lakes there.
I'm a bad swimmer, and saved my life maybe, but not good.
Interesting.
All right, well, let's say one of you was pulled to safety and you could only get mouth-to-mouth from one Danette. Who would it be and why? Quick note, you cannot kill yourself. Paulie, let's start with you.
You cannot kill yourself.
Cannot kill yourself.
I'm going to go Seton, because Seton is not a touchy-feely guy. He knows I'm not. So he's going to give me just enough mouth-to-mouth so that it appeared that he tried to help me. And if I died, he'd know that I didn't really
I gave it an effort.
A little effort, and he didn't make too much contact. That's enough. One pump, and then you're good.
Okay. Who here flosses? I go with
Sometimes.
Paul. I'll take Paulie. Just based solely on flossing.
I'm going to go Seton because he has the rugged boy band good looks. And that's really the only explanation or reason I have. So, you know.
I'm going to go Fritzy because through the years, all the hugs I've got from Fritzy, I've already basically been on second base, close to third base with Fritzy.
Might as well go
so it's not
all the
like
way.
that much of a stretch to make out with him.
Valid point.
The other guys, that'd be like new territory. So I'm going to go comfortable with Fritzy.
As a host, I would just die. I would just die. No, you know, I would take.
You said
Fritz.
dying wasn't an option.
All right, I'm going to take Fritzy's soft lips and that hair. Fritzy.
Thank you.
Okay. Who's on tomorrow?
David Ferty of CBS and the Golf Channel will join us on the first round of the Masters. Rich Eisen of the NFL Network will be with us as well.
All right, thanks for watching, guys. Set your DVR or tune in weekdays at 3 p.m. Eastern only on Audience Channel 239 right here on DirecTV. Cheers.
I don't know a lot about sports, but I can drink a lot of beer.
My motto is simple. C's get degrees.
Need a long, inappropriate hug? I'm your man.
I think I'm smarter than you because I probably am.
Hey, thanks for watching the box score. Holy cow!